So hello and welcome back to Goomody's Coins and Banknotes, and in today's video we're looking at Papua New Guinea banknotes, and we're going to check the UV features of these banknotes. If I can find my UV lamp. Okay, so I don't have a lamp, I have a torch. This is one that you can actually zoom in. So basically we have the UV. You should be able to extend it. So it's very interesting. Okay, so what we need to do, you just shine on the actual lamp. But I do have just normal light, which you can actually see the banknotes. And it's actually quite nice. So the currency of Papua New Guinea is the kina, equals 100 toa. And the highest value is 100 kina, which I don't have. The lowest value is this one, 2 kina, which they still continue to use. The earliest banknotes, 1975, have just plain backing. Then later on, they put it in a colorized back. But I don't expect the earlier banknotes to actually have UV on it. I have a few of the current ones, but most of those are polymer. They probably don't have as much UV features as what they could put on paper. So turn on the light, and then we'll see if we can find any UV. So the first one, looks like we have weak UV in the field. So we've got little fibers in the actual paper. So it does have some UV, but it's not that strong. So you can just pretty much see it there. And on the back, yeah, we don't have, just the same thing. Okay, then so it's a 1975 issue. Then we have later issues, which I don't see any UV on it. Is that UV? No, that's just because the banknote's fairly well circulated. On the back, yeah, no UV. Okay, this one is probably mid-80s issue. No UV on that. Okay, so the paper ones don't seem to have that much in the UV. Okay, so the first polymer one we have is the 1991 commemorative footy South Pacific Games. And we have two UV features, so we have the serial number. So SPG for South Pacific Games, 9, so the 9th, and it has 01. Here we just have the normal numbers, and also the actual emblem of the South Pacific Games. So that seems to be all that's on that 2 kina banknote. Okay, so this is the large size 2 kina. In 2014, I think that's the date, they reduced the size of this banknote, but these are still legal tender. And we just have a 2 on the front of the banknote, which has the Parliament Building. Or this is the Parliament Building series. The earlier versions were the Bird of Paradise series. And on the back, no UV features. Okay, then we've got the 5 kina. So this is probably late 70s, early 80s. No UV on that. Okay, another one. Actually, these are very beautiful banknotes, and this one's purple. This is one of my favorite banknote series. And yeah, nothing on that, but well circulated, and obviously someone's actually Maxi Boy 1992. And here's later ones. This is 2005 issue. It says 05. And no UV on that. Then we have the 10 kina. So another thing is that in 1975 they used, and before they used Australian currency. So this used to be equivalent to $10, but now this one's only equivalent to $4. The 10 kina. All paper banknotes have been monetized. This is the plain backings of 1975, and no UV. Has any fibers? No. Surprised it doesn't have any fibers. The 2 kina had the actual fibers in it. Okay, so here we have a later version. You can see UVs, the signatures, as well as the serial number and lettering. And on the back, no UV, but where the actual serial number is UV's probably leaked in the back, as well as the signatures that show up in the back as well. So that's very interesting. Okay, here we have a polymer one. So this one has, let's see if I can. So it does have UV around the signatures and the actual serial numbers and lettering, but it doesn't show up in this. You can sort of weakly see it there. There you go. That's where you can see it. And okay, so that's really not much of a UV on the back. That pretty much shows up. And that is what? That's the signature. So it shows up more on the back than on the front. The same here. There you go. And the serial numbers. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so here we have the current series of 10 kina. As you can see, we only have a UV with the number 10 on the front of the banknote. This is a South Pacific Games issue. On the back, we don't have any security in the UV. Okay, the 20 kina. This is 70s, 80s version. Nothing. Another one. Nope. And here we have the commemorative one for the 35th anniversary of Bank of Papua New Guinea. We have the 20 here. We have a lot of fibers on this one. So that is good. The fibers are all over the place. On the back, we just got fibers as well with a UV reflection. So I've got a few of those. Pity they don't have it in the serial number. Okay, and the last one we have is the 50 kina. So this one is the paper version. You can buy these for like $30, $40. So we have the signatures and the serial number and lettering UV as well as fibers. So that one is quite good. I like that back note. And also on the back, looks like we have some weak UV here, just in the actual triangles, as well as in this design here, but not in Michael Sumaro, the actual first Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. So, anyway, I hope this helps you with your banknote collecting. Now, most of these don't have UV. I expect that the current banknotes all have UV. Probably the 50 and 100 have the best UV, but the two kina, as we can see on this one, not really so. Anyway, thank you very much and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time.